creating your seat at the table with your host, Ashley Little, as she welcomes her guest to the table.
Welcome to Creating Your Seat at the Table. I am your host, Ashley Little. A little bit about myself: corporate professional by day, serial entrepreneur by night, 7-time best-selling author, CEO and founder of Ashley Little Enterprises, LLC, owner and creator of Creative Broadcasting, and founder and owner of Talk Radio and TV Network, LLC. Tonight, we have an amazing special VIP guest by the name of Portia Hoover. A little bit about her. Portia Hoover is a philanthropist and high-energy entrepreneur behind the online Level Up program that is changing the lives of thousands of women throughout the world. With a strong passion to help others succeed in a business activity in creating opportunities, Portia Hoover created her business model that leverages on coaching women to build, own their businesses, and become independent as a result. With her unique model, she has been a blessing to over 3,000 women around the globe, a model she believes to be from the inspiration and prompting of God. In 2010, Portia Hoover enrolled for the General Studies course at Tarrant Community College in a bid to stay well-rounded. She started her business as an advertising company from 2011 to 2016 in Fort Worth, Texas. She became very successful, comparatively earning far beyond the average income rate. This proved her entrepreneurial acumen and proudness, but did not make her feel fulfilled. Even though she was making a huge financial gains, she realized she needed to act on her deep desire to help others, as she would discover money did not fill the vacuum created by not being directly involved with people. Portia Hoover later found herself to be enthused with the social media world and the endless possibilities that had in establishing networks, creating opportunities, and reaching out to larger audiences, which is unattainable in normal social relations, especially in the marketing experience that she had in the previous years. In a turnout of events which she would later attribute to God's directives, her online venture started from a simple request from a young lady by the name of Kenda for help with an online opportunity. That is when Portia heard the Spirit of the Lord say, "That's your assignment." Portia listened, and with great excitement, she quit her business to begin something that resonates with her yearning of helping others. Portia dived in right away and put all her focus into studying how to help the young lady be successful online. As Portia grew knowledgeable in the e-commerce space, she then started climbing up while reaching back to bring other women with her. The unquestionable passion in her to support others led to the discovery of a newfound passion. Helping women attain their dreams and financial independence brought her the joy and fulfillment she desired and missed. This led Portia from quitting her business to starting something that she intimately identified with helping others, a move she felt came from the promptings of God. The combined strong passion to help others and the knack for finding out new opportunities led to the creation of a business model dedicated to helping women become entrepreneurs. This model became the blueprint for Portia, whose passion has enabled her to coach, help, and inspire women internationally to start their own brands like lash lines, hair care lines, online boutiques, and T-shirt lines. Welcome to the table, the amazing Portia Hoover.
I'm here. Thank you, Ashley, for having me. I'm so excited.
You are welcome. I'm excited to have you at the table. Will you please tell our listeners more about your entrepreneur journey?
Oh, wow. Well, besides everything that you just said, I have been an entrepreneur for 9 years. I've been in online marketing for 5 years. So just being an entrepreneur, I think I always knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. Because I grew up poor, I remember that my mom got sick when I was very young, 8 years old. And when she got sick and my dad left, it caused us to struggle. So I would, go door to door selling the fishing worms and, and things like that. So I've always knew or always had the entrepreneur spirit. I guess at that age, I didn't realize that's what it was. So that spirit has always been in me to be an entrepreneur. So the reason why I started working online, I was running my business that I had for 5 years. I had an office, employees, things like that. I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy doing that. Although I was making money, I still wasn't happy, and I didn't know why. And I just felt really weird. And I also felt like I was being selfish because I would go down the road every day praying, me and my aunt, like, we're going to have our own business. And, where our kids going to have their own business. And we would do that. And when I had my business, and after so long, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And people thought I was crazy. Like, girl, what you mean? You're making all that money and you don't want to do that? And sometimes it's not about money. Sometimes you just want to be, not sometimes, every man would love to enjoy the work that they do, So with that, I'm just not happy. So I discovered working online and just being able to help people online. And it didn't matter where they were from. When I made my first $1,200 online, I had a fit. I was like, oh, my gosh, around the house, dancing. And my husband was like, girl, why you tripping? You see money like that all the time. And I was like, it's not about me. It's about other people. Are you freaking kidding me? They can make this type of money from their phone, and they don't have to have a degree. They don't have to have a business, like business license, nothing. They can just do this from their phone. So that's where, I was just so excited about it. So being online, it has opened up other doors for me. If I would have never started working online, I would have never discovered coaching. I would have never discovered drop shipping. I would have never went to China. I would never met my millionaire mentor, Asada Moore. I would never met her. Being, in my office, not networking with people and talking to people. And, they say you hang around millionaires, you're going to be a millionaire. So I would have never had the opportunity to meet her just staying where I would, I guess I could say where other people stay comfortable at. So my entrepreneurial journey is still going. I know I'm not going to work for nobody ever. Unless the Lord pull me to do something else, vision pushes and purpose pulls. But I don't think He's going to pull me to work a 9 to 5 unless He want me to go in there and lay hands on somebody and save them or something. I don't know.
I love it. I love it. And you're very passionate, Portia, about helping others succeed. So tell us more about your passion and why you're so passionate about reaching back and pulling forward and helping others, like, creating room for others at the table.
I mean, I wish when I was young, that someone had come to my home and gave us those type of opportunities, because like I said, I still believe that it's the young girl inside that was hungry. The young girl, my younger self that wasn't sleep hungry, my younger self that cried, my younger self that struggled is the reason why my grown woman, me, is so passionate about helping others so the kids won't struggle, because I know exactly how that is. So that is why I push so hard in. It's not easy, it's not easy trying to help people that are broken, people that have, spent their whole lives with disappointment, and things like that. So they just feel like, that can't be real, or it can't be true, or I can't do that, So sometimes it is difficult to do it, but it's my purpose that pulls me back. I have visions, and those are the things that I go towards, but my purpose pulls me to do exactly what I'm doing because I struggled, and I know how that feels, and I'm able to create opportunities for other people. And I just wish somebody would have did that or had come knock on my mom's door and say, hey, we got this opportunity, for you. So the fact that I'm able to do it online and reach so many people, to be able to go into in the homes of other people just from online and offer opportunities. So that's the purpose. That's the reason why I do it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And, let's talk more about that, though, because I know, in this industry, sometimes, people, what's the word? We're better together, right? We're better together than we are apart. So why is collaboration over competition so important? Why is it important? Every business.
Yeah, I mean, of course, because a lot, like we are better together than we are apart. What I know, someone else may know, and what someone else don't know, I may know, but together we're a force. I'm a force to be reckoned with. So I've made some of my biggest, checks or incomes have came from collaboration with other women. So just being able to collaborate and network and glean off of each other. Like, I never thought that I would work with a millionaire. And I'm like, oh, my God. I'm like, you want to work for me now? You know what I mean? And she's like, Portia, of course, because these are the gifts and talents that you have that I don't. So we complement each other. You know what I mean? So it's just an amazing thing to not, because so many times, like, women can be so catty, and things like that. So just being able to just sit back and just be on your grown woman stuff. You know what I'm saying? And just have, like, this ain't about me, it's about other people. Let's just put our gifts together and just make some stuff shake, make the room shake. Let's do something like that. So I feel like people should collaborate. The fact that people can sit back and watch you do things and being prideful and afraid to come to you and say, hey, can we do this or can we do that, or afraid to allow, or too prideful. It's not even about being afraid. It's about being prideful to let other people know, listen, I want to collaborate with you because I want to do this X, Y, and Z, or listen, I would like to work with you because this. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, you have to respect people that want better for themselves. You know what I mean? So the fact of someone is prideful about, I don't want nobody to know that I want money, or I don't want nobody, it ain't even about wanting money. It's just about wanting more, wanting to do more and utilizing your full potential. So collaboration over competition, boom, that's something everyone should be doing or thinking.
I love it. Because that's so, so important. So tell us more about your coaching program and what makes it unique.
See, with my coaching program, I like to show people how to turn their creativities into coins. A lot of people, like right now, we're in the middle of this pandemic and people are being sent home and, they don't know what they're going to do. And why you don't have to look for a job when God put a gift in you. Like, you ain't got to be chasing man bag. Like, the bag is in you. So a lot of people don't realize that they cook for everybody in their family when there's an event, a happy, a holiday, a graduation, birthday, Easter, whatever. That's something that you can use. That's your creativity. You can turn it into coins. You can make a cookbook. You can do an ebook. You can do a live Facebook subscription, and people will come in there and pay because you have sold into your gift so much, and you are now a person of value, and people will pay you for that. I just love to sit down with people and talk to them. And all I need is 15 minutes. Give me 15 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes. I'm going to tell you what your gift is. Like, I'm going to tell you, boom, that's your money right there. That's your bag. So that's what my coaching program is about.
Awesome. Now, how can people get involved and book you and, sign up for your coaching program?
They can email me, Portia at PortiaHoover.com, or you can go to my website, PortiaHoover.com. I'm always on Facebook, Portia Hoover, PortiaHoover, Coach Portia Hoover on Instagram. Boss of Vision over here on Facebook as well. So, like, I can be found. I'm here. Google me, Portia Hoover. They can even Google me. I'm on there. So they can Google me as well. I can be found.
Awesome. So you have conducted training webinars on Shopify and e-commerce website platforms for building online stores and training on investments. Tell us more about your Shopify and e-commerce businesses. Tell us more about that.
Exactly. E-commerce is just a platform where people have or can use to sell, products, digital products as well. So that's something that I created because, of course, I have a drop shipping program called Level Up, so I do have that. So Shopify was just a great platform to use when I first started drop shipping. I just did everything on social media, just quick and easy to do. But then my mentor was like, Portia, you cannot be taking $19,000, $20,000 through Cash App. Like, you can't do that. And I was like, oh, okay. She got with me, we created our Shopify, and that when we was able to sit down and just see, like, she helped me with my Shopify, and we was able to get together and talk about, like, traffic techniques and things like that I knew. And she's like, Portia, how in the world did you get a following like this? So just being able to share those things, put them into the course and stuff like that. So that's what Shopify is about. What other questions you asked me about? E-commerce and what else?
Yeah, e-commerce and the Shopify. Okay. Yeah, those two.
Yeah, and we actually have another course that's launching May the 5th. It's called Money, Motivation, and Meaning. That one is launching on the 5th. That was actually on pre-sale right now for $49. In this course, people will learn how to invest in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and invest in real estate, in stocks. And the one thing about Ms. Moore, she became a millionaire from real estate, and she actually got into real estate during a crisis. So this is like the perfect time for people to get that type of information and know, oh my gosh, what can I do with it? Like, people are like, real estate will definitely get you out of the struggle, like, for real. Like,
yes,
real estate gonna go get you out of the
right?
struggle.
Yes,
exactly.
talk more about it. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a lot of stuff we don't talk. That's a lot of stuff we don't hear about because a lot of people don't even realize about redlining and things like that if they don't see things like this coming across their social media pages is because they're redlined because of the zip code that they're in, and so the zip code that they're in is falling below the red line of, oh, these people don't make over $300,000 a year or $500,000 a year, so they're not letting these type of things go down our Facebook page. Like, and even if we did like research things like that, we would start to see things like that on our Facebook pages and social media, but we don't do that stuff a lot because we're not. That type of information is withheld, like we're not told, that type of information.
I love that you spoke on that because that is so important. So what are some strategies you would give to listeners who are looking to start those Shopify businesses and, looking into that, different e-commerce, platforms? What are some strategies you would give to those listeners?
Well, just basically with Shopify, people have Shopify stores where they sell all type of things. But with Shopify, basically all you need really to be successful is just a niche. Probably I don't even know how long ago anyway, when I looked into Shopify, I had no idea what to sell. It wasn't that long ago, but probably before I went to China, I think. And I wasn't even in drop shipping yet because I didn't even understand anything. I don't even know why I was on Shopify. I don't know. But I set up a Shopify store. Like, I was trying to I wanted to set up a Shopify store, and I was like, what the heck do I sell? And I just was, like, picking all type of things. But actually, all you need is a niche. Like, you have people make $1 million a month or a year selling pins on Shopify. It's just a niche, or baby clothes, or clothes for dogs, or hair products, or little gadgets that go in the car, or, it's so many things out here for so many people. People literally buy pins that light up and that has sparkle. Like, one thing when I went to China, they said, yes, people in America love things that bling. So bling cups and just weird little things that make so much money for people that have a Shopify store. And all you need is a niche. Just one thing. It don't even matter if you like it or not, somebody likes it.
I love that. So basically they could, for listeners that are looking to do something like, especially what's going on now, so they could do hairlines, shirt.
Anything. Print on demand. Yeah, print on demand, like in all of that. Especially now, people the hair stores are closed, like the beauty supply stores are closed, so you even have vendors on Shopify that sell, the things that you get from the beauty supply store. So I have so many vendors, it's crazy. So, like, anything, anything you want, you can start it. Because, like I said, it may not be for you, but somebody wants it. You know what I mean? Like, I won't see myself wanting a pair of slippers that squeak, but somebody else may. Like, millions of other people like, oh, my gosh, that's cool. I want that. Just like people like to go online and watch people eat food and hear the sounds. Like, it's just something for everybody. Like, people are just weird. It's like something's a weird thing for every weird person, So you can't go wrong. Never think you can go wrong with it. You cannot go wrong. Only way you go wrong is if you don't do it.
I love that. So tell us more about your amazing program, Girl Build Me Up, which is a self-development program.
Yes, my girl. Oh, I want to see anybody who knows on my Girl Build Me Up program. So my Girl Build Me Up program is structured just for, I believe in manifestation and affirmations and just being positive. So this program was built to be able to help people just shift their mindset and come out with a different mindset than what they came in, and just building a foundation, and that foundation starts in your mind. So just like right now with all this craziness going on and people are afraid and scared and, and just all type of things, but you being able to create your own reality by shifting your thoughts and shifting the way you think and waking up with a different mindset and just saying your affirmations and speaking those things positive and speaking those things in your life. Because people have to realize energy brings energy. So if you walking around, if you're thinking sad and bad, and that's how you're going to feel, you're going to bring on 7 more. Like, if you sad, you're going to be 7 more times sad because that's the type of energy that you're going to bring. So I don't think about lack. I just focus on prosperity because that's what God said I have. You know what I mean? So that's exactly what my program was about, and especially during this time, I know the women and some men that were in my group were able to utilize those things that they learned, because one thing, when you learn something, it'll come back into your remembrance, when need to. So the foundation definitely starts in the mind with being positive. So we did, they had daily affirmations that they would listen to. It's a 21-day program. So, daily affirmations that they listen to. And also in there, I was also helping them with their businesses as well. So just giving them weekly assignments to do to just help advance their business. And when I tell you, like, so many testimonials of people like, oh, my gosh, like, my business, I'm making sales in my business because I'm changing my mindset and because of this and that. So it's just an amazing thing to just see, happen, like, oh, wow, it's something that I have been doing. I'm like, I need to share this, because one thing, when I have something that's working for me, resources or anything like that, I always want to make sure I put it out there and share it with others. I don't ever want to be so full with information, like I'm just hoarding information, just being selfish. I don't want to tell nobody nothing. You guys,
Right.
So I'm just excited. The program was amazing, and that's basically what it was about.
Love that. And thanks for, reaching back and creating that space for people to, get better in the self-development and be able to, get to the next level and have those resources. So, Portia, you have created multiple tables for yourself, right? So I asked all of my guests this question: how did you create your seat at the table?
Just using my creativity, using my creativity that I have and not burying it. And I think that's one thing that I did for a long time, because the way I grew up, because I grew up poor and, so much things happened from my past, I buried my gift for a long time, like, because I hated my hustle because where it came from. Like, I had to, I'm good at this because I was poor, I was hungry, so it was like a place of anger, you know what I mean? And I remember someone asked me before in an interview, I think I did with Power or either Steam Magazine or something, they asked me what would I tell my 19-year-old self, and I really couldn't answer that. I was like, I really don't know. But then after a while, I'm like, I would tell my 19-year-old self not to embrace her gifts, embrace her talent. Because if I would embrace my talent, then, girl, I'll be a bad mama jamma right now, right? So I just create my own lanes that God gives me. God made us. He gave us God-like characteristics, and that's to be able to create. He gave us a gift that no one can take. He'll never take our gift. That's why gift and callings come without repentance. You know what I mean? So that's why I tell people, like, don't be afraid. Use your gifts. Be creative. Like your tribe is out there waiting for you. Your gifts are going to make room for you. God said that your gift will make room for you, not your job, not your education, but your gift. So more people need to use their gifts, and that's exactly what I do, and the reason why I have, I'm able to create, multiple streams of income and keep income coming in for myself and my family, and just to be able to create incomes for other people that's willing to take advantage of them.
I love that. So what did failure teach you on your journey?
Keep going. all my failures were lessons. Like, that's the thing. People are so afraid to fail. Get it out of the way so you'll know not to do it no more. And keep going, like, okay, I know I did that, and that was a mess up, so I know not to do that no more. So now I know I'm closer to where I want to get to. Like, failure is one of the things that paralyzes people, and I really hate that so much. I just wish people just kick that and not worry about it. It ain't gonna, like, you ain't gonna die. You hit a block in the road, you know not to go there. I went right and I failed. So now I'm gonna go left. There's two ways to go, right or left. I failed, I was able to get up, I won't go that way no more, now I'm going left. So I just look at it as lessons, and those lessons turn into blessings, So when I go into things, I don't even worry about failing. Like, look, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to lie. Like, if it happened, it is what it is, but I'm just going to keep going,
Absolutely, and you're very, very successful. So what did success teach you?
Oh, wow. What did success teach me? I know that if you want to be successful, that you have to be disciplined, because there's plenty of times, during my journey to success that I wasn't always disciplined. I can honestly say that, and it's just something that you'll trip over, like, oh, my gosh. Because I remember when I first started my business, and I had made, like, I worked my business. I was an entrepreneur, but I still had a worker's mindset, and let me tell you why. Me working a job, I would make $1,000 in a week because I've always done commission, and then, okay, that's for a week. But on my job, if I made I would have $3,000 days, okay? So I'll make $3,000 in a day, and I'm gone. I ain't going back to my office for 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I'm good. That was the mind of a a worker. I had an entrepreneur mindset, but I wasn't doing things as a boss, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't disciplined. I remember when I first met my life coach, I ran looking for her because I'm like, look, bro, I made $70,000 in 3 months and I'm broke. Where my money at? You know, like I ain't got nothing to show for it. You know, and at this time I had nobody to teach me. Nobody taught me about investing. Nobody taught me about what to do my money and how to make it grow. I just knew that you make your money and you spend it. That's all I knew. You know what I'm saying? So we were turned up. Like I made $70,000 in 3 months. I'm like, yeah, you know. So when I went to do my taxes, I was like, what the heck? Where my money at? So I have not always been disciplined. So with success, you have to be disciplined. Like not only with getting up to make sure that your company is ran right or just being consistent, but being a manager of your money because God is going to give you what you can manage and he's going to make it grow if you can manage. He don't give you what you want. He'll give you what you can manage, and you have to be disciplined for that. So that is what I learned, you know, through this journey of success. You know, and I'm still not where I want to be, but I'm working towards it. You know what I mean? And I'm going to continue to work because there's so many lives that have to be changed, so many people, you know, that God wants to put me in front of, or God wants somebody to cross my path. So there's so much with it. And not even just about money, just being able to help other people, because that's why I left my business in the first place, because I took a huge pay cut, a huge one. I went from $3,000 a day to $1,000 a week, okay? So I took a huge pay cut to do this, you know, so there's so much more to come with this journey of, you know, success.
Love it, love it, love it. So what can we expect from you the rest of 2020? We're in the second quarter, you know.
Yes,
everything is going on. I know you're knocking it out.
Yes, like on quarantine. Look, I'm in quarantine. Like I said, I've created my own reality, my own destiny. You know, I'm working my businesses and continuing to create things and just helping other people. So, look, like people say they ready for 2020 to be over. Look, 2020 just started. Let's work this thing. You know what I mean? Right. So with me, I'm coming out of quarantine like, boom, they shouldn't have set me down. Like, you set the wrong person down. What they set me down for? You set me down so I can be still and listen to the Lord and see for him to really tell me what's going on? I ain't in the car taking the kids to work. I ain't at the gym listening to the music. My ears ain't always full with stuff. So I'm really excited about this quarantine because now I always rush, go take the kids to school, go to the gym, then working on my project. Now I get a chance to do my personal developments in the morning. I get to meditate. You know what I'm saying? So I love quarantine and what's in the rest of what 2020 about to be like. You know, like 2020 has been the bomb for me.
I love it. That's what I'm saying. So what are some words of encouragement you would give to listeners, you know, to help them get through this time right now? Because this is the time to create. This is the time to create new opportunities and build your businesses and create new businesses. And so what are some advice you would give to listeners?
Yeah, just like you said, like this is not a time to fold. Remember that God is the source. Like, you don't have to look for a bag when you are the bag. Like, you don't have to look for that. God created you to create, so create. I suggest if there's things that you're watching that's making you sad or feel some type of way, turn it off. Listen, I ain't watching no news. I ain't watching nothing, because whatever God is going to do, God is going to do. That ain't got nothing to do with me, and it ain't got nothing to do with you. So create your own reality and be great on purpose. Think happy thoughts on purpose. Just be positive on purpose. Like, don't worry. Look, I tell people, like, being happy is a mindset, being rich is a mindset, lack, all those things are a mindset. Can't nobody tell me I ain't no millionaire. Like, I feel it so deep, bro. I just feel like I can just go to the bank right now and make a withdrawal. Like, that's how my mindset is. You know what I'm saying? So change your mindset and create and be still. Like, people go and we pray to God, but we never sit and listen for the answer. We go and pray for hours. Some people pray for 2 hours, but they don't sit still to listen to the answer. God already knows what you have need of before you ask. So listen. Be still and listen to what he has to say and do it. That's it. Just do it. So that's my advice for people. Stay positive, create your own reality, and don't fold. And remember, God is the source.
I love it. I love it. So please tell our listeners how they can follow you and support you on all social media platforms.
You can support and follow me on my Instagram, which is Coach Portia Hoover. You can find me on Facebook, Portia Hoover, Boss of Vision, my website, PortiaHoover.com. Or Google me, Portia Hoover. You'll find me. I'm around here somewhere. I'm on here. You're going to find me. Find me on the gram. I'm here.
Yes,
I'm
I
here.
love it.
I'm on Twitter, but I'm not on Twitter. You can find me on Twitter, but I'm not on Twitter. But I'm on there. Portia Hoover.
Yes, so please follow and support Portia. Connect with her. Portia Hoover is definitely somebody to know and connect with. Portia, thank you for so much for taking the time out of your very busy schedule to come to. You are welcome to come to this table tonight, and I can't wait to invite you back.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
You are welcome. So I would like to give a special thanks to my intern, Sarah, from Tennessee State University, and my intern, Vontaria, from Winston-Salem State University. You all may follow me on Facebook at Ashley Little and on Instagram at _Ashley A. Little. Thank you.
Speaks with corporate professionals, celebrities, entrepreneurs, authors, and speakers who are transitioning or have transitioned to entrepreneurship.